It is our normal thoughts which are hurting. So what thought would I have to create for it to start hurting here? Anybody? Hanji? Why did this happen to me? One. Second. Hanji? That is the right thought. Which thought are we going to create so that it starts hurting? We need to have a list of our thoughts which create the hurt. Hanji, very good. Whether this will get cured or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. My thoughts, thoughts of people around me. Everyone is doing the doing perfect, calling the doctor, taking the medicine. The doing is perfect, but nobody is taking care of the being. The being is only responding to the doing without choosing the response. So which means, if the body is hurting, I don't create pain. But if I create pain, will that make a difference here? If this pains, this does not pain. But if I create pain here, does it do anything here? Think, 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 think. If this hurts, this is fine. This cannot cause pain here. But if I start creating pain here with the way I think, whether it's worry, whether it's fear, whether it's anxiety, does that do anything to the pain here? How many feel it will do something to the pain here? What will it do? It will get better? Why did it get worse? Fix this equation here. Situation does not create the hurt. But when I create the hurt, it starts complicating the situation. Can we say that now? Situation does not create the hurt. When I create the hurt, and how do we create hurt? Thoughts, thought. When I create the hurt, it complicates the situation. Say it. Tomorrow this recording is going to pop up on the screen and say, no, think, change, don't think like this. Now, instead of my hand, it's a family member. Not behaving right, going through their own emotional trauma, saying things which I had never imagined they would say or do. Situation. Anything out of here is a situation. Now apply the same equation. Instead of my body, it is a family member. When they do what they do, does it create pain here? Remember, everything out of this is outside. This is I, everything else is outside. When they do what they do, where are they creating? Where is the pain getting created when they do what they do? Where outside? Visualize them standing here. For you, though, they're sitting next to you, so you can even see them there, sitting next to you. So just look at them. Everyone look at your family member if they're sitting next to you. Now, 30 seconds, pause. When they do what they do, which is not the perfect according to my definition of right, when they do what they do, does it create the pain here? Look at them and put a finger here. We have to do all this today. Put the finger here. When they do what they do, does it pain here? When they do what they do, does it pain there? It's very easy, think. When this was hurting, it was hurting, but it was not creating the pain here. When they are behaving in a certain manner, which is not perfect, is it creating a pain here for me? Sure? Always? Not sure. Look at them again. Laugh like this tomorrow also when they do what they do. And then our vocabulary will change. Look at it. It's outside here. Yes, their behavior is not my way. Their behavior is what I had never imagined they would say what they were saying. They have changed so much in the last few years. They can be aggressive, they can be rude, they can even cheat, they can even betray. Anything can happen in my life. But it is still a situation outside of me. But because I was not exercising this power, I created hurt and I said, they hurt me. How many of us have used this line saying, they hurt me? How many names are there on the list? They hurt me, they humiliated me, they insulted me, they disrespected me. Long list. And when I was creating this thought, I started feeling the pain here. But because I was creating that thought in response to the behavior, I did not separate that and say, I created the pain. I said, they hurt me. Now, does it make a difference? I created the hurt or they hurt me? Does it make any difference? It's the same thing. No, I'm in pain. Does it make a difference? I created the hurt or they hurt me? Does it make a difference? What difference does it make? I'm still in pain. Look at them again. No, really look at them again. Seriously, let's do this. Look at the difference between the line, I created the hurt, and they hurt me. What is the difference between these two lines? What is the difference between these two lines? When I say they hurt me, my mind is being controlled by them. When I say I created the hurt, my mind is being controlled by I. When I say they created the hurt, who's going to heal me? They. And so we look at them. I am in pain. They'll say, so? You are the one who's throwing all these tantrums. Say, it's not me, it's about how you behaved. He said, I was absolutely fine. I don't think I did anything wrong. More pain. Now they don't even feel they've done anything wrong. Simple things get complicated. Don't look at the screen. I know it's not very easy, but create a thought and it will happen. This is giving us the signal that we are addicted to screens. And what happens, you will sit straight and then gently your neck will go like this. And then you will bring it down and within a few minutes it will just go like that. Couple of times do it and become a master of your mind. Become a master of your mind. The mind should do only what I ask it to do. My eyes should see only what I ask them to see. If I don't want it to go up, it should not go up. But I haven't been instructing it for long, and so it's not listening to me. But when I now start instructing it, once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, that mind will be my control. So when you see yourself, okay, I've started looking at the screen again, no problem. It's just a habit. But who created the habit? I. Who will change the habit? I. So when I say they hurt me, I hold them responsible for the pain and I expect them to heal me. But when I understand I created the hurt in response to what they did, the control comes to me. Now who is going to heal me? I myself. Which is more comfortable? When I'm going to wait for them to heal me, I could wait for... Why would I have had to probably wait forever? Because the other person does not believe that they did anything wrong. Second option, they may want to change, but they are not being able to change. Like our habit, this. We might want to change, but we are not being able to do it immediately. Third option, they create the change. So we always have three options. One, they don't want to change. Second, they want to, but don't have the power to change right now. Third, they can create the change. But not everyone always will change the way I want them to be. But there is one person who can change always the way I want them to be. Put the finger there. Not there. Here. Here. And if one out of the two uses this power, the relationships will always be in harmony. So, bring all the names on the screen of your mind. The wound can be old. Some wounds are of childhood. They did this to me. They did this to me. They rejected me. They ignored me. Just a thought creates the pain. Just a thought creates the pain. And then when I hold on to the thought for a period of time, now it's not just pain, it becomes a wound. If I just create a thought about this mic, it's not working. It's just a thought. If I repeat that thought a couple of times, I create an emotion with that of irritation. But if the program is over, I'm back home, I fly back to country, India, 2 days later, but even after returning there, I say, but why was the mic not working? No, it can happen. I know it all sounds funny right now. I can. And then next week I'm at another program and I look at the mic there. And I then remember this mic and say, but why was the mic not working that day? And so when I invest that energy into that thought repeatedly, and that thought is not a high vibrational thought, it is a lower energy thought, I am reaffirming that thought and that emotion. And very soon, I will start fearing mics on every stage. Very soon, I will start creating a thought when I walk up on the stage, what if this mic is also not working? So one experience in life, in my situation, if I don't create the right thought about it, I will not only just create the irritation or the anger when that situation is not my way, I will start making it my repeated way of thinking. I will start imagining it even when everything is fine. And that is when we start creating fear and anxiety even though everything is fine in life. And when it starts becoming a repeated emotion, then it's not just a thought or an emotion, it starts becoming a habit. And when I create a habit of that quality thinking, then now I don't even need a mic. I can create a pain even without the situation. I can create the pain even without the situation. And when I keep creating that pain like this, and I don't take out the time to change the thought and heal myself, now it's no more just a pain, it will be a wound. But I still don't change myself because I don't believe I am creating the wound. I say it was the mic that was not working. So I blame the situation for that pain, for that wound. And now I've created the wound in response to one situation. I'm not healing that wound because I believe I have not created the wound. And I just leave it to time. And I said, it's okay. Eventually I will forget about the mic. I don't heal it. I leave it to time. And somewhere the world taught us time is a great healer. How many of you believe time is a great healer? Leave it to time. Time will heal the wound. Suppose I hurt myself here this morning and I leave it to time. Time will heal that wound. Time will heal that wound provided I don't use that hand anymore till it heals. Yes, it will. If I just leave it like this for a few days, that wound will get healed. But can I live my life without using the hand? No. So with that wound, I will touch everywhere. And because it is wounded and I touch everywhere with that hand, it pains here, here, here. And you know when it pains here, and I do this and it pains, I say this glass is also not fine. Because when I'm picking up the glass, it's hurting. When I'm holding this flower vase, it's hurting. And very soon, it's hurting wherever I touch. And I started saying, life is complicated. Relationships are complicated. Work is difficult. Everywhere it's hurting. Everywhere it's hurting. But I didn't realize it was not outside. I had left that wound for time to heal. I can live without using my hand for a few hours, for a few days. But can I live without using my mind? No. So if I have a wound here, I cannot leave it to time because again another situation and another situation and another situation. So if someone has not been right to me and I created hurt and I said they were the cause of my pain and I didn't heal it, I will live my life with that wound there. Even though it's not on my top layer of the mind, I'm busy working, I'm busy managing everything else, that wound is still there. It's like some of those apps on our phone. They're not being used on a daily basis. But go and check your battery tracker, that app will be right on top, consuming maximum battery. And you'll say like, but I don't even use this app. But it's installed there. And it is using energy. And we thought I spoke on the phone only 10 minutes. How is that the battery went from 80 to 40? It was that app there. Similarly, it's this wound there in the subconscious. It may have happened 20 years back. I didn't heal it. But what is it doing to the soul power? And then comes a new situation, and I don't have that strength to face that situation. And I create pain again. And then I don't heal that wound. And then I live with a second application installed there. I leave it to time or I leave it to the other person to change and then I will be fine. And then comes another situation, and then situation, 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 situation after situation. And I've started living my life with that pain as my emotion. How many of us want happiness? Raise your hands. How many want happiness? Sister, what do you want to see the hands? Everybody raise your hand. How many want happiness? Just take a second and ask yourself, what did I just raise my hand for? What did I just raise my hand for? I want happiness. Everything in life is perfect. Healthy body sitting here. Everything is perfect. And still I'm saying, I want happiness. Why? Why? Because I've created these wounds and I have not healed them. And now they have become my energy of living. And so I'm not feeling that happiness which is my actual nature. Which means I'm not feeling perfectly emotionally healthy because I've created these little wounds there. And that is why we raised our hand. I want happiness. And where are we going to get it from? Where are we going to get it from? Healing all those wounds. One, to heal past wounds. And second, from today, no creating the hurt. We created the hurt only because we did not live with the awareness that I am the creator of the thought. We just created the thought in response to the situation. And so we thought, imperfect situation, how can I create a perfect thought? Bring that hand there again. 3 options. Hand is hurting. 3 options. Don't think about it. No thought at all. Possible? No thought at all? It's paining. I'm touching here, it's paining. I'm doing this, it's paining. Possible? No thought at all? Not possible. So delete that option. Second option. Creating a thought of what is happening. It's paining. So I create a thought, it's paining because it's paining. So obviously I will create a thought, it's paining. But when I create a thought here, it's paining, what did it start doing to this pain? It's paining is a reality. When I created fear here, worry here, or I just simply created a thought of the reality, it's paining, is that a high vibration thought? It's paining, it's paining, it's paining. My hand is stiff, I will say my hand is stiff. I'm not able to lift my hand, I will say I'm not able to lift my hand because it's the truth. But when I create this thought, I'm not able to lift my hand. What is the instruction going to the hand? What is the instruction going to the hand? I'm not able to lift my hand. Will it get better with that instruction? Everybody, will it get better with that instruction? Will it remain where it is? Because I don't create one thought. I create one thought every few minutes. I'm not able to lift my hand. What do? I'm not able to lift my hand. What should I do now? I'm not able. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will it do something to the hand? 3 options. Remains where it is, gets better, or starts hurting more. What's the reality going to be? And when it starts hurting more, I change my thought. It's hurting more now. So today, just separate the doing and the being. It's not working. We are taking care of it. We will do everything that is needed to treat this. The doctor will treat this, we will heal this. The doctor will treat this, we will heal this. So if I keep saying it's not moving, it's stiff, it's hurting, it's paining, it's only going to increase. So what should I say for it to get better? What should I say for it to get better? Doctor will take care. Doctor will take care. What should I do? What's my role in this? The law. Remember the spiritual law. Situations do not create our thoughts. Our thoughts influence the situation. Doctors giving the medicine to treat this, but I am saying it's hurting, it's hurting, it's hurting. Can I change my thought? Can I change my thought? So what can we say? My hand is, it's not moving. What should be my thought? It's not moving. What should be my thought? It's not moving. What should be my thought? My thought of healing this should be, what should be my thought? It's perfect. Not it will get better. It is perfect. Use the power of the mind to heal the situation. Don't allow the situation to be responsible for me creating the pain in the mind. Use the power of the mind to heal the situation. Chalo, let's do it again together. See this. This becomes way of living. This becomes way of thinking. We don't consciously do it. It becomes our natural way of thinking. It's not fine as a reality, and I have the knowledge that what I think will happen. So what will be the first thought? My hand is, everyone together. My hand is perfect. Can we say this tomorrow if something happens here? Can you just immediately create that as your first? You will see result immediately. Use the power of the mind. And most important, when you create a thought, my hand is perfect, your happiness remains intact. Your happiness remains intact. Situation is not perfect. Situation is not taking the happiness away. I am a happy soul, it's my nature. But when I create thoughts of what's happening, which are not my way, it's then that my happiness goes tip, 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 tip. Now my hand is not my way, then my feet is not my way, then my spouse is not my way, then my children are not my way, then my weather is not my way, then my traffic is not my way, and then my internet is not my way. Nothing is my way, so how can my mind be my way? That's life. The truth is, even if nothing is my way, even if nothing is my way, I only need to keep this my way, happiness remains intact, and when this is my way, everything else will start changing.